Blue Streak 815, taxi to runway 25 left, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 25 left, Envoy 1247.
Taxiing to runway 25 left, Blue Streak 815.
Kilo Lima Mike 713, taxi to runway 25 right, contact tower when ready. Kilo Lima Mike 176, pushback approved. Taxiing to runway 25 right, Kilo Lima Mike 713. Pushback approved, Kilo Lima Mike 176.
Los Angeles ground, Envoy 987, ready to taxi.
Envoy 987, taxi to runway 25 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 25 left, Envoy 987.
Los Angeles ground, Envoy 23, ready to taxi to runway 25 right. Envoy 23, taxi to runway 25 right, contact tower when ready. Los Angeles ground, Shuttle 309, ready for pushback. Taxiing to runway 25 right, Envoy 23. Shuttle 309, pushback approved. Speedbird 99 heavy, pushback approved. Pushback approved, Shuttle 309.
Pushback approved, Speedbird 99 heavy.
Los Angeles ground, Blue Streak 815, ready to taxi to runway 25 right.
Los Angeles ground, Kilo Lima Mike 176, ready to taxi to runway 25 left. Blue Streak 815, taxi to runway 25 right, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 25 right, Blue Streak 815.
Kilo Lima Mike 176, disregard last message. Los Angeles ground, November 311 Bravo Juliet, ready for pushback. Kilo Lima Mike 176, taxi to runway 25 right, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 25 right, Kilo Lima Mike 176. November 311 Bravo Juliet, pushback approved. Los Angeles ground, Shuttle 309, ready to taxi to runway 25 right. Los Angeles ground, American 132, ready to taxi. Pushback approved, November 311 Bravo Juliet.
Los Angeles ground, American 349, ready to taxi.
American 349, taxi to runway 25 right, contact tower when ready. American 132, taxi to runway 25 left, contact tower when ready. Los Angeles ground, Shuttle 309, ready to taxi to runway 25 right. Shuttle 309, taxi to runway 25 right, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 25 right, Shuttle 309. Taxiing to runway 25 left, American 132. Los Angeles ground, November 311 Bravo Juliet, ready to taxi to runway 25 right. November 311 Bravo Juliet, taxi to runway 25 right, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 25 right, November 311 Bravo Juliet. Los Angeles ground, Alaska 1941, ready for pushback. Alaska 1941, pushback approved. Pushback approved, Alaska 1941. Los Angeles ground, Blue Streak 3355, ready for pushback.
Los Angeles ground, Speedbird 99 heavy, ready to taxi to runway 24 left.
Speedbird 99 heavy, taxi to runway 24 left, contact tower when ready. Blue Streak 3355, pushback approved.
Taxiing to runway 24 left, Speedbird 99 heavy.
Los Angeles ground, 310 Charlie uniform, ready to taxi to runway 6 right. Pushback approved, Blue Streak 3355.
Los Angeles ground, Delta 1227, request taxi to parking.
310 Charlie uniform, taxi to runway 6 right, contact tower when ready. Delta 1227, taxi to parking.
Taxiing to parking, Delta 1227.
Los Angeles ground, Blue Street 3355, ready to taxi to runway 24 left. Blue Street 3355, taxi to runway 24 left, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 24 left, Blue Street 3355. Los Angeles ground, JetBlue 1203, ready for pushback. JetBlue 1203, pushback approved. Los Angeles ground, Alaska 1941, ready to taxi. Alaska 1941, taxi to runway 24 right, contact tower when ready. Delta 531, pushback approved. Taxiing to runway 24 right, Alaska 1941. Pushback approved, Delta 531. Los Angeles ground, test flight 001 Super, ready for pushback. Test flight 001 Super, pushback approved.
Los Angeles ground, American 2997, ready for pushback.
Pushback approved, test flight 001 Super. American 2997, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, American 2997.
Los Angeles ground, Delta 531, ready to taxi. Los Angeles ground, Envoy 659, ready for pushback. Delta 531, taxi to runway 25 left, contact tower when ready. Envoy 659, pushback approved. Los Angeles ground, JetBlue 1203, ready to taxi. Pushback approved, Envoy 659. JetBlue 1203, taxi to runway 25 right, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 25 left, Delta 531. Taxiing to runway 25 right, JetBlue 1203. Los Angeles ground, test flight 001 Super, ready to taxi. Test flight 001 Super, taxi to runway 25 right, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 25 right, test flight 001 Super.
Los Angeles ground, American 2997, ready to taxi.
Taxiing to runway 25 right, American 349.
American 2997, taxi to runway 25 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 25 left, American 2997.
Los Angeles Tower, Kilo Lima Mike 176, ready for takeoff at runway 25 right, departing straight out. Los Angeles Tower, Envoy 234 Heavy is 2 nautical miles to the east at 500 feet, inbound for touch and go. Envoy 234 Heavy, number 1, runway 24 right, cleared to land. Number 1, cleared to land, runway 24 right, Envoy 234 Heavy. Juliet Oscar Hotel November Yankee, request frequency change.
Los Angeles Tower, speedbird 99 Heavy, ready for takeoff at runway 24 left, remaining in the pattern.
Los Angeles Tower, Envoy 987, ready for takeoff at runway 25 left, remaining in the pattern.
Kilo Lima Mike 176, runway 25 left, cleared for immediate takeoff. Los Angeles Tower, Kilo Lima Mike 713, ready for takeoff at runway 25 right, departing straight out. Going around, Envoy 234 Heavy. Kilo Lima Mike 713, runway 25 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 25 left, Kilo Lima Mike 176. Cleared for takeoff, runway 25 right, Kilo Lima Mike 713. Envoy 987, runway 25 left, cleared for immediate takeoff, unable pattern work, straight out departure approved.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 25 left, Envoy 987.
Blue Street 3355, request frequency change. Blue Street 3355, number 1, runway 24 left, cleared to land. Speedbird 99 Heavy, runway 25 right, cleared for takeoff, make right traffic. Thank you, good day, Blue Street 3355. Shuttle 309, request frequency change.
Los Angeles Tower, Continental 3820, ready for takeoff at runway 6 right, remaining in the pattern.
Los Angeles Tower, Korean Air 777 is 14 nautical miles to the east at 4,000 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 24 left.
Thank you, good day, American 349.
Los Angeles Tower, Delta 420, ready for takeoff at runway 25 right, departing south.
Los Angeles Tower, Envoy 1 is 20 nautical miles to the northwest at 22,400 feet, requesting transition.
Shuttle 309, contact SoCal departure on 125.2. Shuttle 309, request frequency change. Envoy 1, transition approved at or above 10,000.
Envoy 1, request frequency change.
Delta 531, request permission to cross runway 25 right. Los Angeles ground, Juliet Oscar Hotel November Yankee, ready to taxi.
Los Angeles ground, Philippines 777 Super, ready for pushback.
American 2997, request permission to cross runway 25 right.
Los Angeles ground, November 801 Delta Zulu, ready to taxi to runway 25 right. Juliet Oscar Hotel November Yankee, taxi to runway 25 right, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 25 right, Juliet Oscar Hotel November Yankee. Philippines 777 Super, pushback approved.
Los Angeles ground, SkyWest 282, ready for pushback.
November 801 Delta Zulu, taxi to runway 25 right, contact tower when ready. SkyWest 282, pushback approved. Taxiing to runway 25 right, November 383 Mike Alpha.
Pushback approved, SkyWest 282.
American 2997, request permission to cross runway 25 right.
American 2997, cross runway 25 right. Delta 531, request permission to cross runway 25 right.
Los Angeles ground, Philippines 777 Super, ready to taxi to runway 25 left.
Crossing runway 25 right, American 2997.
Los Angeles ground, Air Canada 69, ready to taxi. Air Canada 69, taxi to runway 25 right, contact tower when ready. Los Angeles ground, Swiss 2002, ready to taxi. Los Angeles ground, Air Canada 69, ready to taxi to runway 25 left. Alaska 1941, request permission to cross runway 24 left. Swiss 2002, taxi to runway 25 right, contact tower when ready. Delta 531, request permission to cross runway 25 right. Air Canada 69, continue taxi. Juliet Oscar Hotel November, Alaska 1941, hold short of runway 25 right. Hold short of runway 25 right, Alaska 1941. Continue taxi, Air Canada 69. Taxiing to runway 25 right, Swiss 2002. Juliet Oscar Hotel November Yankee, contact Los Angeles Tower on 120.905. Delta 531, cross runway 25 right. Contacting Los Angeles Tower on 120.905, Juliet Oscar Hotel November Yankee. Crossing runway 25 right, Delta 531.
Los Angeles ground, SkyWest 282, ready to taxi.
SkyWest 282, taxi to runway 25 right, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 25 right, SkyWest 282.
Alaska 1941, request permission to cross runway 24 left. Los Angeles ground, Envoy 500, Alaska 1941, cross runway 24 left. Crossing runway 24 left, Alaska 1941. Envoy 585, pushback approved. Pushback approved, Envoy 585.
Los Angeles ground, November 205 Foxtrot, ready for pushback.
November 205 Foxtrot, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, November 205 Foxtrot.
New Zealand 1, contact Los Angeles Tower on 120.9 or 5. Los Angeles ground, Speedbird 747, ready for pushback. Los Angeles Tower, Alaska 1941, ready for Alaska 1941, runway 24 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Los Angeles Tower, Swiss 2002, ready for takeoff at runway 25 right, remaining in the pattern. Cleared for takeoff, runway 25 right, Delta 531. Cleared for takeoff, runway 24 right, Alaska 1941. Swiss 2002, runway 25 right, cleared for immediate takeoff, unable pattern word, straight out departure approved. Los Angeles Tower, Juliet Oscar Hotel November Yankee, ready for takeoff at runway 25 right, departing straight out. Cleared for takeoff, runway 25 right, Swiss 2002.
Sierra November Oscar Whiskey Bravo India Romeo Delta, is on right downwind runway 25 right, touch and go.
Air Canada 69, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite. Los Angeles Tower, Qatari 15, inbound on the ILS runway 24 left. Air Canada 69, correction, stand by. Air Canada 69, contact Los Angeles ground on 121.65. Los Angeles Tower, Juliet Oscar Hotel November Yankee, ready for takeoff at runway 25 right, departing straight out. Qatari 15, number 1, runway 24 left, cleared to land. Number 1, cleared to land, runway 24 left, Qatari 15. Juliet Oscar Hotel November Yankee, runway 25 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Sierra November Oscar Whiskey Bravo India Romeo Delta, roger. Cleared for takeoff, runway 25 right, Juliet Oscar Hotel November Yankee. Los Angeles Tower, New Zealand 1, ready for takeoff at runway 25 right, departing west. Los Angeles Tower, Air Canada 69, ready for takeoff at runway 25 left, remaining in the pattern. Envoy 659, request frequency change. Los Angeles Tower, Envoy 659 is 9 nautical miles to the west at 6,400 feet, requesting transition. November 383 Mike Alpha, is on right base runway 25 right, touch and go. Going around, JetBlue 1203. JetBlue 1203, disregard last message.
Los Angeles Tower, November 205 Foxtrot, ready for takeoff at runway 25 right, remaining in the pattern.
Alaska 1941, requesting departure to the north. Los Angeles Tower, JetBlue 1203 is 8 nautical miles to the northwest at 4,500 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 7 left. Los Angeles Tower, Kilo Lima Mike 176, inbound on the GPS runway 25 left. Kilo Lima Mike 176, disregard last message. Los Angeles Tower, Air Canada 69, ready for takeoff at runway 25 left, departing straight out. Los Angeles Tower, Envoy 176, inbound on the GPS runway 25 left. Air Canada 69, correction, stand by. Los Angeles Tower, New Zealand 1, ready for takeoff at runway 25 right, departing west.
Los Angeles Tower, November 205 Foxtrot, ready for takeoff at runway 25 right, remaining in the pattern.
Alaska 1941, requesting departure to the north.
Sierra November Oscar Whiskey Bravo India Romeo Delta, is on right base runway 25 right, touch and go.
November 383 Mike Alpha, is on final runway 24 left, touch and go. JetBlue 1203 is on final runway 7 left. Thank you, good day, Juliet Oscar Hotel November November Yankee. Stand by, Juliet Oscar Hotel November November Yankee. JetBlue 1203 is on final runway 7 left, full stop. Los Angeles Tower, American 574, ready for takeoff at runway 25 left, departing west.
Los Angeles Tower, Delta 401 Heavy, inbound on the ILS runway 25 left.
Qatari 15, request frequency change.
Los Angeles Tower, November 205 Foxtrot, ready for takeoff at runway 25 right, remaining in the pattern.
Los Angeles Tower, Envoy 176, inbound on the GPS runway 25 left. Los Angeles Tower, Speedbird 747, ready for takeoff at runway 25 left, departing straight out. Los Angeles Tower, Delta 531, ready for takeoff at runway 25 right, departing straight out. Lima Oscar Tango Papa Lima 1, request frequency change. Alaska 1941, request frequency change.
Los Angeles Tower, November 205 Foxtrot, ready for takeoff at runway 25 right, remaining in the pattern. Los Angeles Tower, November 205 Foxtrot, ready for takeoff at runway 25 right, remaining in the pattern.
Los Angeles Tower, Speedbird 747, ready for takeoff at runway 25 left, departing straight out.
Los Angeles Tower, SkyWest 282, ready for takeoff at runway 25 right, departing north.
Point Magoo Unicom, Swiss 2002 is on final, runway 27.